Success is not just about reaching the destination, it's about the relentless pursuit of your dreams through every twist, turn, and challenge along the way. In the intricate tapestry of life, the thread of success is woven not by chance but by design. It is a deliberate act of creation guided by principles that have stood the test of time. Today we unravel the 7 secrets that form the foundation of lasting success. Setting clear goals is the cornerstone of success. Think of your goals as the blueprint for the life you want to build. Without a clear and precise plan, you are like a builder with no design, merely stacking bricks without purpose. Your goals give structure and direction to your actions, transforming mere effort into meaningful progress. Begin by defining what you truly desire. This requires introspection, an honest look at what drives you, and what you envision for your future. Your goals must be specific, not vague wishes or fleeting desires. Vague goals yield vague results. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," decide what success looks like for you. Is it achieving a certain financial status, mastering a skill, or perhaps building meaningful relationships? Clarity is key. Once you have defined your goals, write them down. The act of writing crystallizes your thoughts and solidifies your commitment. Written goals serve as a constant reminder of what you are working towards, keeping you focused and motivated. But don't stop there. Break your goals down into manageable steps. Large goals can seem overwhelming, but when broken into smaller tasks, they become achievable. Each step completed is a victory in itself, bringing you closer to your ultimate goal. Moreover, attach a timeline to your goals. A goal without a deadline is just a dream. Setting a timeline creates a sense of urgency and propels you into action. It helps you measure your progress and adjust your efforts accordingly. However, be realistic with your timelines. Too much pressure can lead to frustration, while too little can breed procrastination. Find a balance that challenges you without overwhelming you. Align your goals with your values. When your goals resonate with your deepest values and beliefs, pursuing them becomes a source of joy rather than a chore. This alignment ensures that the path you are on is truly yours, not one dictated by external expectations or fleeting trends. When your goals reflect who you are and what you stand for, they become a powerful force, driving you forward with passion and purpose. Setting clear goals is not just the first step towards success, it is the foundation upon which all your efforts are built. With a clear vision, detailed plans, and a committed heart, you are well on your way to creating the life you desire. The power of a positive mindset cannot be overstated. Your thoughts shape your reality, and by maintaining a positive outlook, you become a magnet for the success you seek. Staying positive isn't about ignoring challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the possibilities rather than limitations. Positivity begins in the mind. The thoughts you entertain and the words you speak to yourself create an internal environment that either nurtures or hinders your growth. When faced with obstacles, it's easy to succumb to negativity, but those who succeed are those who choose to see the opportunity within the challenge. They ask, "What can I learn from this? How can this situation propel me forward?" By shifting your perspective, you transform problems into stepping stones. A positive mindset also influences how you perceive your own abilities. Self-doubt can cripple even the most capable individuals, but when you believe in yourself and your capacity to achieve, you unlock potential that might have otherwise remained dormant. Confidence isn't about being perfect, it's about trusting that you can handle whatever comes your way. This trust in yourself breeds resilience, allowing you to bounce back from setbacks with renewed vigor. Surrounding yourself with positivity is equally important. The people you associate with, the environments you frequent, and the media you consume all contribute to your mindset. Seek out those who uplift and inspire you, who believe in your dreams and encourage your growth. Protect your mental space from negativity, whether it comes from others or from within. Cultivate an atmosphere where positivity can thrive, and you'll find that challenges seem less daunting and victories more achievable. Staying positive also requires an attitude of gratitude. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you open the door to abundance. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to plenty, from frustration to contentment. It's a powerful practice that can transform your outlook on life. Begin each day by acknowledging the blessings you have, and let that sense of appreciation guide your actions. Gratitude fosters a positive mindset, which in turn attracts more reasons to be grateful. Positivity is not just a personal endeavor, it's contagious. Your energy affects those around you, and by maintaining a positive attitude, you uplift others as well. This creates a ripple effect, where your optimism inspires and empowers those in your circle, fostering a collective environment of encouragement and support. When you choose to stay positive, you not only benefit yourself, but also contribute to the success of those around you. In the end, staying positive is a deliberate choice, a conscious effort to see the good in every situation and to believe in the best possible outcomes. It's a choice that shapes your journey, turning challenges into opportunities and dreams into reality. Failure is often seen as a dreaded outcome, a sign that we've strayed from the path of success. But in truth, failure is not the enemy, it's a powerful teacher, a necessary step on the journey to achieving anything worthwhile. To embrace failure is to understand its role in the process of growth and transformation. The first step in embracing failure is to redefine what it means. Society tends to paint failure in a negative light, as something to be avoided at all costs. However, those who achieve great things know that failure is not a dead end, it is a detour, guiding you toward a better path. Failure reveals what doesn't work, allowing you to refine your approach and try again with greater wisdom. When you view failure as feedback rather than defeat, you remove its sting and harness its lessons. Each failure is a lesson in resilience. It tests your commitment to your goals and your willingness to persevere in the face of adversity. When you fail, you'll have a choice to give up or to rise stronger. By choosing the latter, you build resilience, a quality that will serve you not only in this instance, but throughout your entire life. Resilience is the ability to bounce back, to keep going even when the odds seem stacked against you. It is forged in the fire of failure and tempered by your determination to succeed. Embracing failure also means letting go of the fear of making mistakes. Fear of failure can paralyze you, preventing you from taking risks and seizing opportunities. But when you accept that failure is part of the journey, the fear loses its power over you. You become willing to step out of your comfort zone, to take bold actions, and to explore uncharted territories. It is in these moments of uncertainty that true growth occurs, for it is only by daring to fail that you can truly succeed. Moreover, failure fosters humility. It reminds you that you are not infallible, that there is always more to learn, and that growth is an ongoing process. This humility keeps you open to new ideas, new approaches, and new perspectives. It prevents complacency and arrogance, ensuring that you remain grounded and focused on continuous improvement. Humility born from failure is a powerful asset, for it keeps you adaptable and willing to evolve as you pursue your goals. Another critical aspect of embracing failure is the ability to separate your identity from your outcomes. Too often, people equate failure with personal inadequacy, believing that if they fail, they are failures. This is a dangerous mindset that can erode self-esteem and stifle potential. Instead, recognize that failure is an event, not a reflection of your worth. You are not defined by your failures, but by how you respond to them. When you understand this, failure becomes a tool for growth, rather than a verdict on your character. Failure is a catalyst for innovation. Many of the world's greatest discoveries and advancements were born out of failure. When you encounter a roadblock, it forces you to think creatively, to explore alternatives, and to innovate. Failure challenges you to find new solutions and to push the boundaries of what is possible. It is often in the midst of failure that breakthroughs occur, leading to success that might never have been achieved through a straightforward path. To embrace failure is to embrace the full spectrum of the human experience. It is to acknowledge that the road to success is rarely a straight line, but a winding path filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours. Each failure you encounter is a signpost, guiding you closer to your ultimate destination. By welcoming failure as a necessary part of the journey, you unlock its potential to propel you forward, turning what once seemed like an obstacle into a powerful force for your growth and success. Discipline is the backbone of success. It is the bridge between setting goals and achieving them, the force that turns intentions into actions and dreams into reality. Without discipline, even the most ambitious goals remain mere fantasies, unfulfilled and out of reach. To stay disciplined is to commit to your path with unwavering focus, regardless of the obstacles or distractions that arise. Staying disciplined begins with self-control. It is the ability to regulate your impulses, to make decisions that align with your long-term goals, rather than succumbing to short-term temptations. Discipline is not about deprivation, but about prioritization. It's about making choices that serve your greater purpose, even when those choices are difficult or require sacrifice. This self-control strengthens your willpower, enabling you to resist distractions and stay focused on what truly matters. Consistency is the essence of discipline. Success is not the result of a single, monumental effort, but of small, consistent actions taken over time. It is the daily commitment to your goals, the persistence to keep going even when progress seems slow or when motivation wanes. Discipline turns consistency into a habit, making the actions required to achieve your goals an integral part of your routine. Over time, these consistent efforts compound, leading to significant results that might have seemed impossible at the outset. To stay disciplined, it is essential to maintain a clear vision of your goals. This vision serves as your compass, guiding your actions and decisions. When you have a strong why, staying disciplined becomes easier. Your goals are not just abstract ideas, they are connected to your deepest desires and values. By keeping your vision at the forefront of your mind, you remind yourself why discipline is necessary. This clarity provides the motivation needed to push through challenges and stay on course. Discipline also requires structure. A well-organized plan is essential for maintaining focus and avoiding distractions. Break down your goals into manageable tasks and create a schedule that allocates time for each. This structure not only helps you stay on track, but also reduces the mental fatigue of decision-making. When you know what needs to be done and when, you can focus your energy on execution rather than constantly deciding your next move. This level of organization is a hallmark of disciplined individuals who understand that structure supports their success. Moreover, staying disciplined involves embracing the power of routine. Routines create stability and predictability, allowing you to operate efficiently. When certain tasks become habitual, they require less mental energy, freeing up your focus for more complex challenges. Establishing a routine that aligns with your goals ensures that you are consistently moving forward, even on days when motivation is low. Routine transforms discipline into an automatic process, making it easier to maintain over the long term. Accountability is another critical component of discipline. When you hold yourself accountable, you take responsibility for your actions and their outcomes. This means tracking your progress, evaluating your performance, and adjusting your strategies as needed. Accountability keeps you honest with yourself, preventing complacency and ensuring that you remain committed to your goals. Some people find it helpful to have an accountability partner, someone who can provide support and encouragement, but ultimately the most important accountability is to yourself. Staying disciplined also means being resilient in the face of setbacks. The path to success is rarely smooth, and challenges are inevitable. Discipline gives you the strength to persevere through difficulties, to keep pushing forward even when the going gets tough. It is the discipline to get back on track after a setback, to learn from mistakes, and to continue striving toward your goals with renewed determination. Resilience, fueled by discipline, ensures that temporary failures do not derail your progress, but instead become stepping stones to greater achievements. Discipline requires self-compassion. It's important to recognize that no one is perfect, and there will be times when you fall short of your own expectations. Instead of being harsh on yourself, practice self-compassion. Acknowledge your efforts, forgive your missteps, and recommit to your goals. Self-compassion allows you to maintain discipline without becoming discouraged or demoralized, ensuring that you can sustain your efforts over the long haul. In essence, staying disciplined is about making a commitment to yourself and honoring that commitment every day. It is the determination to keep moving forward, to stay focused on your goals, and to take consistent, deliberate action. Through discipline, you harness the power to create the life you desire, turning your dreams into tangible reality, one disciplined step at a time. Taking action is the catalyst that turns your ideas into reality, your dreams into achievements. Without action, even the most well-crafted plans and the most vivid visions remain dormant, existing only in the realm of possibility. Action is the force that breathes life into your aspirations, propelling you forward on the path to action is where you gain experience and learn valuable lessons. No amount of planning or preparation can substitute for the insights gained from actually doing. When you take action, you engage with the real world, encountering challenges, making mistakes, and discovering what works and what doesn't. Each step you take, whether it leads to success or failure, provides feedback that helps you refine your approach. This process of trial and error is how you build expertise and mastery in any endeavor. Moreover, taking action builds momentum. The first step is often the hardest, but once you begin, each subsequent action becomes easier. Momentum creates a positive cycle, where the energy generated by one action fuels the next. This momentum is crucial, especially when pursuing long-term goals that require sustained effort. By consistently taking action, you create a rhythm that keeps you moving forward, even when motivation dips or challenges arise. Taking action also transforms your mindset. When you act, you shift from being a passive observer of your life to an active participant. This shift in perspective empowers you, reinforcing the belief that you have the ability to shape your destiny. Action dispels doubt and fear, replacing them with confidence and courage. The more you act, the more you realize that you are capable of overcoming obstacles and achieving your goals. This confidence becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, encouraging even bolder actions and leading to even greater successes. Another critical aspect of taking action is its role in overcoming fear. Fear is a natural response to the unknown, and it often holds people back from pursuing their goals. However, the antidote to fear is action. When you take action in the face of fear, you diminish its power over you. Each time you step out of your comfort zone, the boundaries of that zone expand, and what once seemed daunting becomes manageable. Action builds resilience, making you more adept at handling challenges and less susceptible to the paralyzing effects of fear. Furthermore, taking action fosters a mindset of proactivity rather than reactivity. Instead of waiting for opportunities to come to you, you create them. Instead of reacting to circumstances, you influence them. This proactive approach puts you in control, allowing you to steer your life in the direction you desire. It shifts the focus from external factors, which you cannot control, to internal ones, which you can. By taking action, you take responsibility for your life and your success, acknowledging that your destiny is in your hands. Consistency in action is also key. It's not about making grand gestures or taking massive steps all at once. Rather, it's about taking small, consistent actions every day. These small actions accumulate over time, leading to significant progress. Consistency builds habits, and habits shape your life. When you make action a habit, you ensure that you are constantly moving toward your goals, even when progress seems slow or the path ahead is unclear. Taking action also means being decisive. Indecision is a form of inaction that can keep you stuck in a cycle of uncertainty. While it's important to weigh your options and consider your choices carefully, there comes a point where you must make a decision and move forward. Decisiveness is a mark of confidence and clarity, and it propels you into action. It's better to make a decision and adjust your course as needed than to remain in limbo, doing nothing. Lastly, taking action is a demonstration of commitment. It's easy to talk about what you want to achieve, but actions speak louder than words. When you take action, you show yourself and others that you are serious about your goals. This commitment inspires trust and respect, both from yourself and from those around you. It creates a sense of accountability, motivating you to follow through on your intentions and to persevere even when the going gets tough. In essence, taking action is the key that unlocks the door to your dreams. It is the difference between wishing for success and achieving it. Each action you take, no matter how small, brings you one step closer to your goals. Through action, you transform your potential into reality, building a life that reflects your deepest aspirations and desires. The pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong journey, and the most successful individuals understand that learning never truly ends. To keep learning is to continuously expand your mind, enhance your skills, and deepen your understanding of the world around you. It is the fuel that drives innovation, creativity, and growth, enabling you to adapt to an ever-changing environment and stay ahead in the game of life. At its core, the commitment to keep learning is rooted in curiosity. Curiosity is the desire to know more, to explore the unknown, and to challenge your own assumptions. It is the spark that ignites the quest for knowledge, pushing you to ask questions, seek answers, and delve deeper into subjects that fascinate you. When you nurture your curiosity, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities, where each new piece of information adds to your understanding and equips you with the tools needed to achieve your goals. Learning is not confined to formal education. While schools and universities provide a foundation, true learning extends far beyond the classroom. It encompasses the knowledge you gain from experiences, the wisdom you acquire from others, and the insights you glean from personal reflection. To keep learning means to be open to every source of knowledge, recognizing that each day offers opportunities to learn something new. Whether it's through reading books, engaging in meaningful conversations, or simply observing the world around you, learning is a continuous process that enriches your life and enhances your ability to succeed. Moreover, keeping a learner's mindset cultivates humility. It is the recognition that no matter how much you know, there is always more to learn. This humility keeps you grounded, preventing arrogance and complacency. It encourages you to remain open to new ideas, to listen to others, and to be willing to change your perspective when presented with new information. In a rapidly evolving world, the ability to adapt and grow is essential, and those who keep learning are best equipped to navigate change with confidence and grace. The commitment to keep learning also fosters resilience. Life is full of challenges, and each obstacle presents a learning opportunity. When you approach setbacks with a mindset of growth, you see them not as failures but as valuable lessons. Every challenge becomes a chance to gain new insights, develop new skills, and emerge stronger. This resilience, born from a commitment to learning, empowers you to overcome difficulties and continue progressing toward your goals, no matter what obstacles arise. Continuous learning is also a key driver of innovation. In a world where change is constant, those who keep learning are the ones who stay relevant. They are the ones who push boundaries, explore new possibilities, and come up with creative solutions to complex problems. By staying informed about the latest developments in your field, you position yourself at the forefront of innovation, ready to seize opportunities as they arise. Learning keeps your mind sharp, your skills current, and your ideas fresh, enabling you to contribute meaningfully to your chosen field and beyond. The habit of continuous learning enhances your adaptability. The world is unpredictable, and the ability to adapt to new circumstances is crucial for long-term success. When you keep learning, you develop a flexible mindset that allows you to embrace change rather than resist it. You become more comfortable stepping out of your comfort zone, taking on new challenges, and exploring unfamiliar territories. This adaptability is a valuable asset in both your personal and professional life, ensuring that you can thrive in any environment. Learning also strengthens your problem-solving skills. The more knowledge you accumulate, the more resources you have at your disposal when faced with challenges. By drawing on a diverse range of experiences and insights, you can approach problems from multiple angles and devise effective solutions. Keeping your mind engaged and continuously learning ensures that you are well equipped to tackle the complexities of life with creativity and confidence. Additionally, keeping a learning mindset encourages lifelong personal growth. Learning is not just about acquiring new information, it is also about personal development. Through learning, you gain a deeper understanding of yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, passions, and values. This self-awareness is crucial for making informed decisions, setting meaningful goals, and living a fulfilling life. By committing to continuous learning, you embark on a journey of self-discovery and self-improvement, constantly evolving into the best version of yourself. Another important aspect of continuous learning is the expansion of your network. As you seek out new knowledge, you naturally connect with others who share your interests and passions. These connections can lead to valuable relationships, collaborations, and opportunities. When success feels inevitable, you approach your goals with a sense of ease and assurance, knowing that the results you seek are already on their way to manifesting. Visualizing success also serves as a tool for manifestation. The process of visualization aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the energy of success, attracting the resources, opportunities, and people needed to bring your vision to life. This is not a matter of magic or wishful thinking, it is the natural consequence of aligning your entire being with your goals. When your thoughts are focused on success, your emotions are charged with positive energy, and your actions are aligned with your vision. You create a powerful force that draws success toward you. In addition, visualization fosters a growth mindset. By regularly seeing yourself succeed, you begin to believe that your potential is limitless. This belief encourages you to step out of your comfort zone, take on new challenges, and pursue bigger goals. You start to see obstacles as opportunities for growth, rather than as barriers to success. This shift in mindset empowers you to take bold actions and embrace the journey of continuous improvement, knowing that each step brings you closer to your vision. Visualization also reinforces the importance of perseverance. When you visualize your success, you remind yourself of why you started and what you are working toward. This reminder serves as a powerful motivator, especially during times of difficulty. It keeps you connected to your vision and strengthens your resolve to keep going, even when the journey is tough. By holding on to your vision, you cultivate the resilience needed to overcome obstacles and stay committed to your goals. Visualizing success encourages you to celebrate your achievements, both big and small. By mentally rehearsing the joy of success, you create a sense of anticipation and excitement that motivates you to take action. This practice also helps you to acknowledge and appreciate the progress you've made along the way, reinforcing your belief in your ability to succeed. Celebrating your wins, no matter how small, builds momentum and keeps you moving forward with enthusiasm and confidence. Visualizing success is a powerful tool that shapes your reality by aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desired outcomes. It creates a clear and compelling vision of your future, fuels your motivation, and empowers you to take consistent action toward your goals. Through the practice of visualization, you harness the power of your mind to create the life you envision, bringing your dreams into reality. Adaptation and adjustment are the twin pillars of resilience and success. In a world that is constantly changing, the ability to adapt is what sets apart those who thrive from those who merely survive. To adapt means to remain flexible, to embrace change, and to recalibrate your approach as circumstances evolve. It is the recognition that life is not a static journey, but a dynamic one, full of unexpected twists and turns that require continuous adjustment. The first step in adapting is embracing the inevitability of change. Change is the only constant in life, and resisting it only leads to frustration and stagnation. When you accept that change as a natural part of the process, you open yourself to new possibilities and opportunities. Adaptation begins with a mindset that is open and willing to let go of old patterns, beliefs, and strategies that no longer serve your growth. This openness is the foundation of all successful adaptation. In adapting, it's crucial to remain aware of your environment. Being observant allows you to recognize shifts in circumstances, whether in your personal life, your career, or the broader world around you. Awareness is the key to early detection of change, which in turn allows you to respond proactively rather than reactively. By staying attuned to the signals of change, you can make informed decisions about when and how to adjust your course. Adaptation often requires letting go of the familiar and stepping into the unknown. This can be uncomfortable, as it challenges you to move beyond your comfort zone and venture into new territory. However, it is in this space of discomfort that true growth occurs. When you adapt, you are not abandoning your goals, rather, you are finding new ways to achieve them. This might involve learning new skills, adopting new technologies, or shifting your perspective. The willingness to embrace the unfamiliar is a hallmark of those who master the art of adaptation. One of the most important aspects of adaptation is the ability to pivot when necessary. Sometimes the path you are on may no longer be viable due to unforeseen circumstances or changing conditions. In such cases, the ability to pivot, making a strategic shift in your approach, can be the difference between success and failure. Pivoting is not about giving up on your goals, it's about finding a new route to reach them. This requires flexibility and a willingness to reassess your plans in light of new information or challenges. Adaptation also involves maintaining a mindset of continuous learning. As the world changes, so too must your knowledge and skills. Lifelong learning is essential for staying relevant and effective in a rapidly evolving environment. This means being open to new ideas, seeking out new experiences, and constantly updating your understanding of the world. By committing to continuous learning, you equip yourself with the tools and insights needed to adapt to any situation that arises. In the process of adaptation, it's important to remain resilient. Change can be challenging, and adaptation often involves setbacks and obstacles. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from these challenges, to keep moving forward despite difficulties. It is the inner strength that allows you to persevere when things don't go as planned. By cultivating resilience, you build the mental and emotional fortitude needed to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and determination. Adaptation also requires a willingness to experiment. When faced with new challenges, it's often necessary to try different approaches to see what works. This experimental mindset allows you to test new ideas and strategies without fear of failure. In fact, failure becomes a valuable teacher in the process of adaptation, providing feedback that helps you refine your approach. By viewing each experiment as a learning opportunity, you become more adept at finding innovative solutions to the challenges you face. A critical element of adapting and adjusting is the ability to stay grounded in your core values while remaining flexible in your methods. Your values are the guiding principles that define who you are and what you stand for. While circumstances may require you to adjust your strategies, your values remain your compass, ensuring that you stay true to yourself throughout the process. This balance between flexibility and steadfastness is crucial for maintaining your integrity while navigating change. Adaptation also involves managing your emotions effectively. Change can bring about uncertainty, fear, and stress, all of which can cloud your judgment and hinder your ability to adapt. Emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize and manage your emotions, plays a key role in successful adaptation. By staying calm and composed in the face of change, you can think more clearly and make better decisions. Developing emotional resilience helps you to stay focused and maintain a positive outlook, even when the path ahead is unclear. In adapting, it's also essential to seek feedback and input from others. Sometimes we become so immersed in our own perspective that we miss important insights or opportunities for improvement. By seeking out feedback from trusted mentors, peers, or colleagues, you gain new perspectives that can help you adjust your approach more effectively. Collaboration and open communication with others can provide valuable support as you navigate change, offering guidance and encouragement when you need it most. Adaptation is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. As you achieve one goal, new challenges and opportunities will arise, requiring further adjustments. This continuous cycle of adaptation ensures that you remain agile and responsive to the ever-changing landscape of life. By embracing the process of ongoing adaptation, you cultivate a mindset of growth and evolution, always ready to meet the next challenge with confidence and creativity. Finally, adaptation involves celebrating the small victories along the way. Change can be difficult, and the process of adaptation often involves significant effort and courage. By acknowledging and celebrating your progress, no matter how small, you reinforce your commitment to growth and keep your motivation high. These moments of celebration serve as reminders of your ability to navigate change successfully, boosting your confidence as you continue to adapt and adjust. Adaptation and adjustment are not just survival mechanisms, they are the keys to thriving in a world of constant change. By embracing the process of adaptation, you unlock your potential to grow, evolve, and succeed in any environment. Persistence is the relentless drive that propels you forward, even when faced with obstacles, setbacks, and challenges. It is the quality that distinguishes those who achieve their goals from those who fall short. Staying persistent means maintaining your focus and commitment to your objectives, regardless of the difficulties you encounter along the way. It is the inner strength that keeps you moving forward, even when progress seems slow or the path seems uncertain. The foundation of persistence lies in a deep sense of purpose. When you have a clear and compelling reason for pursuing your goals, you cultivate a level of determination that enables you to overcome obstacles. Your sense of purpose provides the motivation needed to persist through difficult times. It acts as a driving force, reminding you of why your goals are important and fueling your desire to achieve them. To stay persistent, it is crucial to develop a strong belief in your abilities. Self-confidence is a key component of persistence, as it empowers you to face challenges with resilience and determination. Believing in your capacity to succeed helps you maintain a positive attitude and continue working toward your goals, even when progress is slow. This self-belief reinforces your commitment to your objectives and encourages you to keep pushing forward. One of the core elements of persistence is maintaining a positive mindset. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable on the journey to success, but your attitude toward them can make all the difference. A positive mindset helps you view obstacles as opportunities for growth, rather than as insurmountable barriers. By focusing on the potential lessons and benefits of each challenge, you can stay motivated and continue striving toward your goals. Persistence also requires setting and adhering to a clear plan of action. Having a well-defined strategy helps you stay on track and maintain momentum. This plan should include specific, actionable steps that guide you toward your objectives. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your plan based on progress and feedback ensures that you remain focused and responsive to changing circumstances. A clear plan provides structure and direction, making it easier to stay persistent even when faced with difficulties. In the pursuit of your goals, it is essential to remain adaptable. While persistence involves steadfast dedication, it also requires the flexibility to adjust your approach when necessary. If you encounter obstacles that make your original plan untenable, be willing to pivot and explore alternative strategies. Adaptability allows you to overcome challenges without losing sight of your ultimate objectives, maintaining your persistence in the face of adversity. Another important aspect of persistence is managing setbacks effectively. By engaging with a diverse group of learners, you not only broaden your knowledge, but also gain different perspectives that can enrich your understanding and open up new possibilities. Networking through learning builds a community of support and inspiration, which can be instrumental in achieving your goals. The commitment to keep learning instills a sense of purpose and fulfillment. The process of learning itself is rewarding, offering a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. It keeps your mind engaged and your spirit alive, providing a continuous source of motivation and enthusiasm. When you are committed to learning, you are constantly moving forward, growing, and evolving. This sense of progress fuels your drive to achieve more, to push the boundaries of what is possible, and to live a life of purpose and meaning. Keeping a commitment to learning is the key to unlocking your full potential. It is the engine that drives your growth, the foundation of your adaptability, and the source of your innovation. Through continuous learning, you equip yourself with the knowledge, skills, and mindset needed to achieve your goals and create a life of success and fulfillment. Networking wisely is the art of building and maintaining meaningful connections that can support your personal and professional growth. It is more than just accumulating contacts. It's about cultivating relationships with people who inspire, challenge, and uplift you. These connections serve as the bedrock of opportunities, knowledge exchange, and collaboration, all of which are essential for success. The first step in networking wisely is understanding the value of relationships. Every person you meet has a unique set of experiences, insights, and perspectives that can enrich your life. Networking is about creating a mutually beneficial exchange where both parties gain something valuable. It's about approaching relationships with a genuine interest in others, seeking to understand their needs, goals, and aspirations. By doing so, you lay the foundation for authentic connections that can stand the test of time. In networking, quality is far more important than quantity. It's not about how many people you know, but about the depth and strength of the relationships you build. Networking wisely means being selective about whom you connect with, focusing on those who align with your values, goals, and vision. These are the people who can offer valuable insights, open doors to new opportunities, and provide support when needed. Surrounding yourself with the right people can have a profound impact on your journey to success. One of the most important aspects of networking wisely is reciprocity. Strong networks are built on the principle of give and take. It's not just about what you can gain from others, but also about what you can offer in return. When you approach networking with a mindset of generosity, you create a positive cycle of support and collaboration. Whether it's sharing knowledge, offering assistance, or making introductions, contributing to your network strengthens your relationships and builds trust. This reciprocity creates a solid foundation for long-term partnerships and collaborations. Networking wisely also involves being strategic. It's about knowing where and how to connect with the right people. This means identifying the circles and communities that are relevant to your goals and making a conscious effort to engage with them. Whether it's attending industry conferences, joining professional organizations, or participating in online forums, being intentional about where your network ensures that you are connecting with individuals who can contribute to your growth. Strategic networking also means being aware of the opportunities around you and seizing them when they arise. Sometimes a simple conversation can lead to unexpected opportunities, so staying open and attentive is key. Effective networking is also about communication. How you present yourself and engage with others can significantly influence the relationships you build. This involves active listening, clear communication, and the ability to articulate your goals and values. When you listen actively, you demonstrate respect and genuine interest in others, which fosters a deeper connection. Clear communication ensures that your message is understood, and articulating your goals allows others to see how they can support you. Being an effective communicator makes you a valuable network partner, enhancing the quality of your connections. Another critical aspect of networking wisely is consistency. Building a strong network takes time and effort. It's not enough to make a connection, you must nurture and maintain it. This involves staying in touch, offering help when needed, and being present in your network's lives. Consistent engagement keeps your relationship strong and ensures that you remain top of mind when opportunities arise. It also demonstrates your commitment to the relationship, which builds trust and respect over time. Consistency in networking ensures that your connections remain active and valuable, rather than fading away due to neglect. Networking wisely also requires adaptability. As your goals and circumstances evolve, so too should your network. This means being open to new connections and willing to let go of relationships that no longer serve your growth. Adaptability in networking ensures that your connections remain relevant and aligned with your current path. It also means being open to learning from others and adjusting your approach based on feedback and experiences. An adaptable networker is always evolving, always growing, and always ready to seize new opportunities. Building a diverse network is another crucial element of networking wisely. Diversity in your network means connecting with people from different backgrounds, industries, and perspectives. A diverse network enriches your understanding, exposes you to new ideas, and opens doors to a broader range of opportunities. It challenges your thinking, encourages creativity, and helps you see problems from multiple angles. By embracing diversity in your network, you expand your horizons and increase your chances of finding innovative solutions to challenges. Networking wisely also involves patience. Building strong, meaningful connections doesn't happen overnight. It takes time to develop trust, establish rapport, and create value in a relationship. Patience is key to allowing relationships to grow naturally without forcing or rushing the process. By being patient, you give your connections the space to develop organically, resulting in deeper and more authentic relationships. Patience also means understanding that networking is a long-term investment, where the returns may not be immediate, but are well worth the wait. Networking wisely is about leveraging your connections effectively. It's not enough to build a strong network, you must also know how to use it to achieve your goals. This involves understanding the strengths and resources within your network, and knowing when and how to tap into them. Whether it's seeking advice, asking for introductions, or collaborating on a project, Effective networking means using your connections in a way that benefits both you and your network. It's about being strategic in how you engage with your network, ensuring that your actions align with your goals and that you are maximizing the value of your relationships. Networking wisely is about cultivating meaningful, strategic, and mutually beneficial relationships that support your growth and success. It's about being intentional in your connections, generous in your contributions, and patient in your approach. By networking wisely, you create a powerful support system that can propel you toward your goals and enrich your journey in countless ways. The power of visualization lies in its ability to bridge the gap between your present reality and your desired future. Visualizing success is not merely about daydreaming. It is a deliberate, conscious act of aligning your mind with your goals, creating a vivid mental image of the life you wish to lead. This practice shapes your thoughts, behaviors, and ultimately your reality, as it anchors you firmly in the belief that your dreams are not only possible but inevitable. When you visualize success, you engage your mind in the process of creation. The images you hold in your mind act as a blueprint for your future, guiding your actions and decisions toward the realization of your goals. The mind does not differentiate between what is real and what is imagined. It responds to the stimuli you feed it. By consistent visualizing success, you condition your mind to accept your desired outcomes as facts. This mental conditioning is crucial because it influences your subconscious beliefs, which in turn dictate your behavior and the results you achieve. To effectively visualize success, you must be specific and detailed in your imagery. The more precise your vision, the stronger its impact on your subconscious mind. Imagine every aspect of your success, the sights, sounds, emotions, and even the small details that make the experience feel real. Picture yourself achieving your goals, experiencing the emotions of triumph, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. The clearer and more vivid your visualization, the more powerful its influence on your mind. Another key aspect of visualizing success is consistency. It is not enough to visualize sporadically. You must make it a daily practice. Consistent visualization reinforces your goals in your mind, keeping them at the forefront of your thoughts. This daily reinforcement strengthens your belief in your ability to succeed and keeps you motivated to take the necessary actions. Over time, this consistent mental rehearsal builds a strong sense of certainty, where success feels not just possible, but inevitable. Visualization also plays a critical role in overcoming obstacles and challenges. By mentally rehearsing how you will navigate potential setbacks, you prepare yourself to face them with confidence and resilience. Visualize not only your success but also the journey toward it, including the challenges you may encounter and how you will overcome them. This proactive approach strengthens your resolve and equips you with the mental tools needed to stay focused and determined, even in the face of adversity. Visualizing success taps into the power of emotions. Emotions are the driving force behind your actions, and by visualizing success, you evoke the positive emotions associated with achieving your goals. These emotions, joy, pride, satisfaction, create a powerful internal motivation that propels you forward. When you connect emotionally with your vision, you create a deep intrinsic desire to bring that vision to life. This emotional connection acts as a catalyst, energizing you to take bold, decisive actions toward your goals. Another important element of visualizing success is the concept of embodying the end result. When you visualize, you are not just imagining the outcome, you are stepping into the identity of the person who has already achieved that success. This means adopting the thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors of your successful self in the present moment. By doing so, you align your current actions with your future goals, effectively closing the gap between where you are and where you want to be. This alignment accelerates your progress as you begin to operate from a place of confidence and certainty. Visualization also helps in enhancing your focus and clarity. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to lose sight of your goals. However, by regularly visualizing your success, you keep your mind focused on what truly matters. This clarity enables you to prioritize your time and energy, making decisions that are in alignment with your vision. It also helps you to filter out distractions and stay committed to your path, even when faced with temptations to stray from your goals. Moreover, visualizing success can create a sense of inevitability. When you repeatedly see yourself succeeding, your mind begins to accept this vision as the most likely outcome. This sense of inevitability reduces doubt and fear, replacing them with a quiet confidence that you are on the right path. This mindset shift is powerful because it removes the internal barriers that often hold people back. Setbacks are a natural part of any journey toward success. and how you respond to them can impact your ability to stay persistent. Rather than viewing setbacks as failures, see them as valuable learning experiences. Analyze what went wrong, identify potential improvements, and use this knowledge to refine your approach. This proactive response to setbacks helps you maintain momentum and reinforces your determination to achieve your goals. Persistence also involves celebrating progress, no matter how small. Recognizing and acknowledging your achievements along the way provides motivation and boosts your morale. These moments of celebration serve as reminders of how far you've come and reinforce your commitment to your goals. By appreciating the progress you make, you maintain a sense of accomplishment that fuels your persistence and encourages you to keep moving forward. Maintaining a strong support network is another crucial element of persistence. Surrounding yourself with people who believe in your goals and support your efforts provides encouragement and motivation. This network can offer valuable advice, share in your successes, and provide a source of strength during challenging times. The support of others can bolster your determination and help you stay persistent, even when the journey becomes difficult. Persistence also requires managing your energy and maintaining balance. Pursuing your goals can be demanding, and it's important to ensure that you don't burn out. Balancing your efforts with rest and self-care helps you stay focused and energized. By managing your energy effectively, you prevent exhaustion and maintain the stamina needed to persist through long-term challenges. In addition, it's essential to cultivate resilience as part of your persistence strategy. Resilience is the ability to recover from difficulties and keep going despite adversity. Developing resilience involves building mental and emotional strength, learning to cope with stress, and maintaining a hopeful outlook. Resilient individuals can bounce back from setbacks and continue pursuing their goals with renewed vigor and determination. Staying persistent involves maintaining a long-term perspective. Success is often the result of sustained effort over time, and it's important to recognize that progress may not always be immediate. By keeping your long-term vision in mind, you stay motivated and focused on the bigger picture. This perspective helps you remain patient and persistent, understanding that each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your ultimate goals. Persistence is not just about enduring, it is about thriving in the face of challenges and continuously moving toward your objectives. By embracing persistence, you harness the power to overcome obstacles, adapt to change, and achieve success through unwavering commitment and determination. In the journey toward achieving your goals, persistence is the driving force that transforms ambition into reality. It is the unwavering commitment to your objectives, the resilience to overcome obstacles, and the adaptability to navigate change that sets you apart. By embracing a deep sense of purpose, maintaining self-belief, and staying positive, you lay the foundation for enduring success. Setting a clear plan of action, managing setbacks effectively, and celebrating your progress ensure that you stay on course. With a supportive network and balanced approach, you maintain the energy and motivation needed to persist through challenges. The combination of these elements creates a powerful momentum that propels you toward your goals, reinforcing the importance of staying persistent. Remember, persistence is not just a trait, it is a practice. It involves continuously striving forward, adapting when necessary, and remaining resilient in the face of adversity. By embodying persistence, you unlock the potential to achieve extraordinary outcomes and make your aspirations a reality. Keep moving forward with determination, and you will find that the path to success is not just a journey but a testament to your strength and dedication. Imagine life as a palette of colors. Without the darker shades, the brilliance of the lighter ones would go unnoticed. Similarly, the spectrum of emotions from joy to sorrow, excitement to fear provides a full picture of our inner world. Each emotion adds to the richness of our experiences, making us more complete beings. Consider a rainbow, where each color seamlessly blends into the next, creating a beautiful and harmonious arc across the sky. Our emotions, too, form a spectrum, with each feeling existing not in isolation but in relation to others. This spectrum allows us to experience the full depth and breadth of human emotion, enriching our lives in profound ways. When we think of happiness, it is often in contrast to moments of sadness that its true value becomes apparent. The joy we feel during moments of triumph is heightened because we have known the sting of failure. The serenity of peace is most deeply appreciated after enduring periods of turmoil. This interplay between contrasting emotions enhances our ability to appreciate the positive experiences in our lives. Joy, for instance, is a radiant emotion that lights up our being. It is the feeling of a heart bursting with happiness, often accompanied by laughter and a sense of euphoria. Joy makes us feel alive, connected, and in harmony with the world. Yet its brilliance would be less striking if we had not known sorrow. Sorrow, with its deep, reflective nature, encourages introspection and personal growth. It teaches us empathy and compassion, allowing us to connect with others on a profound level. Excitement, another vibrant emotion, fills us with anticipation and energy. It propels us forward, inspiring action and creativity. The thrill of embarking on a new adventure or the rush of achieving a long-sought goal can be exhilarating. However, excitement's intensity is accentuated by the calm and stability that follow. This dynamic interplay ensures that life is never monotonous, but a constantly evolving journey of experiences. Fear, often perceived as a negative emotion, plays a crucial role in our lives. It acts as a protective mechanism, alerting us to potential dangers and prompting us to take necessary precautions. While fear can be paralyzing if left unchecked, it also has the power to push us beyond our comfort zones. By confronting and overcoming our fears, we build courage and resilience, transforming fear into a catalyst for growth. Love, perhaps the most profound emotion, encompasses a range of feelings from deep affection to passionate desire. It binds us to others, fostering relationships and creating a sense of belonging. Love's strength is often measured by the challenges it endures, and it is through moments of conflict and reconciliation that its true depth is revealed. The joy of love is magnified by the pain of loss, and the warmth of companionship is cherished even more after periods of loneliness. Anger, while often seen as destructive, can also be a force for positive change. It arises when we encounter injustice or wrongdoing, spurring us to take action and stand up for our beliefs. Anger, when channeled constructively, can lead to social reform and personal empowerment. It is a reminder that we care deeply about certain issues and are willing to fight for what we believe is right. Each emotion on this spectrum has its place and purpose. Together they create a rich tapestry of experiences that shape our lives and define our humanity. By embracing the full range of emotions, we allow ourselves to live more authentically and fully, experiencing the depth and complexity of the human condition. The contrast between emotions is what allows us to appreciate their depth and significance. It is through sadness that we understand the true value of happiness. It is through experiencing fear that we come to cherish courage. This contrast is essential, for it is the interplay of opposites that brings balance and meaning to our lives. Consider a painting where light and shadow work together to create depth and dimension. Without the shadows, the light would appear flat and unremarkable. Similarly, our emotions gain richness and texture through their contrasts. This interplay between opposing feelings enhances our understanding and appreciation of each emotion. When we experience joy, it is often because we have known sorrow. Joy is not simply the absence of sadness, but a feeling that is amplified by the knowledge of what it is to be sorrowful. This contrast sharpens our awareness of joy, making it more profound and memorable. The moments of elation become more vivid against the backdrop of previous struggles and challenges. Fear and courage are another example of contrasting emotions that define each other. Fear is a natural response to perceived threats, triggering a sense of caution and self-preservation. However, it is the presence of fear that makes acts of courage so remarkable. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. This bravery is highlighted and celebrated precisely because it arises in the face of fear. Similarly, love and loss are intertwined in a delicate balance. The depth of our love for someone is often measured by the pain we feel at their absence. The grief that accompanies loss is a testament to the significance of the connection we had. This emotional contrast deepens our understanding of love, showing us its power and importance in our lives. The joy of love is intensified by the knowledge of its impermanence, making us cherish each moment even more. Excitement and calmness also play off each other to create a dynamic emotional landscape. Excitement brings a rush of energy and anticipation, driving us toward new experiences and achievements. Yet it is the periods of calm and tranquility that allow us to recharge and reflect. This ebb and flow between excitement and calmness keeps our lives balanced. ensuring that we do not become overwhelmed by constant stimulation or fall into stagnation. Anger and forgiveness are contrasting emotions that reveal the complexity of our interactions with others. Anger often arises from a sense of injustice or hurt, sparking a desire for retribution or change. However, it is the act of forgiveness that ultimately brings peace and resolution. The contrast between these emotions highlights the transformative power of forgiveness, turning negative energy into a positive force for healing and reconciliation. Even emotions like envy and gratitude are linked through their contrasts. Envy is a feeling of discontent or longing for what others possess, often leading to negative comparisons and resentment. Yet it is through recognizing these feelings that we can cultivate gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus to the positive aspects of our own lives, fostering contentment and appreciation. The contrast between envy and gratitude teaches us to find joy in what we have rather than in what we lack. Understanding emotional contrast also involves recognizing the role of emotions in our personal growth. Negative emotions are not obstacles to be avoided, but opportunities for self-discovery and development. They challenge us to confront our vulnerabilities, build resilience, and seek solutions. Positive emotions, on the other hand, reward our efforts and motivate us to continue striving for betterment. This interplay between challenges and rewards creates a dynamic cycle of growth and fulfillment. The contrast between emotions is what gives life its richness and depth. It is through experiencing the full range of feelings that we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. By embracing and appreciating these contrasts, we can navigate our emotional landscape with greater wisdom and grace, finding meaning and balance in the diverse experiences that shape our lives. Negative emotions are often viewed as unwelcome guests, but they carry vital lessons. Emotions such as anger, grief, and frustration are not to be suppressed or ignored. Instead, they should be embraced as they offer profound insights and the potential for growth. By confronting and understanding these emotions, we unlock pathways to healing and self-discovery. Negative emotions serve as indicators that something in our lives needs attention. They act as signals from our subconscious, alerting us to areas that require change or deeper introspection. For example, anger can reveal underlying feelings of injustice or unmet needs. By exploring the root causes of our anger, we can address these issues and find constructive ways to resolve them. This process transforms anger from a destructive force into a catalyst for positive change. Grief, another powerful negative emotion, arises from the loss of something or someone dear to us. It is a natural response to loss, and though it can be deeply painful, it also serves an essential purpose. Grief allows us to process and honor our losses, helping us to come to terms with them. Through grieving, we acknowledge the significance of what we have lost, and this acknowledgement is a crucial step in healing. Embracing grief helps us to eventually find peace and acceptance, and it can even lead to a deeper appreciation for life and the relationships we cherish. Frustration is a common negative emotion that often signals blocked goals or unmet expectations. While it can be exasperating, frustration can also motivate us to find new approaches and solutions. It encourages problem solving and resilience, pushing us to overcome obstacles and persist in the face of challenges. By embracing frustration, we develop the perseverance needed to achieve our goals and grow stronger from the experience. Fear, often seen as a paralyzing emotion, plays a vital role in our survival and growth. It alerts us to potential dangers and encourages caution. However, fear can also limit us if we allow it to dominate our decisions. By facing and embracing our fears, we can discern which fears are rational and which are not. This process enables us to take calculated risks, step out of our comfort zones, and expand our horizons. Overcoming fear builds courage and confidence, empowering us to pursue our dreams and aspirations. Sadness, a profound negative emotion, can lead to introspection and a deeper understanding of ourselves. It often emerges in response to loss, disappointment, or unmet desires. While sadness can feel overwhelming, it also provides an opportunity for reflection and growth. By allowing ourselves to fully experience sadness, we can gain insights into our values, priorities, and the aspects of life that matter most to us. This self-awareness can guide us in making meaningful changes and fostering a more fulfilling life. Jealousy, an emotion marked by feelings of envy and insecurity, can be challenging to embrace. However, it can also offer valuable lessons. Jealousy often highlights areas where we feel inadequate or unfulfilled. By examining the sources of our jealousy, we can identify our desires and aspirations. This awareness can motivate us to pursue our goals and improve ourselves, transforming jealousy into inspiration and self-improvement. Even emotions like guilt and shame, which are often associated with negative experiences, have their place in our emotional landscape. Guilt can serve as a moral compass, guiding us to make amends and improve our behavior. It prompts us to reflect on our actions and their impact on others, fostering empathy and ethical growth. Similarly, shame, when approached constructively, can lead to personal transformation by encouraging us to align our actions with our values and seek forgiveness. Embracing negative emotions does not mean wallowing in them or allowing them to dominate our lives. Instead, it involves acknowledging their presence, understanding their origins, and using them as tools for growth and healing. This approach empowers us to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace, turning negative experiences into opportunities for personal evolution. By embracing negative emotions, we cultivate a more authentic and compassionate relationship with ourselves. We learn to accept all aspects of our emotional experience, recognizing that each emotion, whether positive or negative, contributes to our overall well-being and development. This holistic approach to our emotional life allows us to live more fully, deeply, and authentically, embracing the complete spectrum of our humanity. Awareness is the first step in harnessing the power of our emotions. By acknowledging all our feelings without judgment, we become more attuned to our inner selves. This awareness allows us to navigate our emotional landscape with greater clarity and purpose, leading to a more harmonious existence. Emotional awareness involves recognizing and understanding our emotions as they arise. It is the practice of tuning into our feelings and identifying what we are experiencing in the moment. This awareness is essential because it enables us to respond to our emotions thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. By being mindful of our emotional states, we gain insight into our needs, desires, and triggers, which empowers us to make more informed decisions. One key aspect of emotional awareness is the ability to label our emotions accurately. Often we may experience a complex mix of feelings that can be difficult to decipher. By taking the time to identify and name each emotion, we can better understand their nuances and underlying causes. This process helps us to differentiate between similar emotions such as frustration and anger, or sadness and grief, allowing for a more precise and effective response. Emotional awareness also involves understanding the physical sensations associated with different emotions. Our bodies often reflect our emotional states, manifesting as tension, relaxation, heat, or cold. By paying attention to these physical cues, we can become more attuned to our emotional experiences. For example, noticing a tightness in the chest might indicate anxiety, while a feeling of warmth and lightness could signify happiness. This bodily awareness enhances our overall emotional intelligence and helps us to manage our emotions more effectively. Developing emotional awareness requires a commitment to self-reflection and introspection. Regularly taking time to check in with ourselves and assess our emotional state is crucial. This can be done through practices such as journaling, meditation, or simply pausing throughout the day to ask ourselves how we are feeling. By creating space for self-reflection, we cultivate a deeper connection with our inner world and become more adept at navigating our emotions. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for enhancing emotional awareness. By practicing mindfulness, we train our minds to stay present and observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This non-reactive stance allows us to witness our emotions as they come and go without getting caught up in them. Mindfulness helps us to create a mental space where we can explore our emotions with curiosity and compassion, rather than being overwhelmed or controlled by them. Another important aspect of emotional awareness is recognizing the influence of external factors on our emotions. Our environment, relationships, and experiences all play a role in shaping our emotional responses. By becoming aware of these influences, we can better understand the context of our emotions and address any external factors that may be contributing to our emotional state. This awareness enables us to take proactive steps to create a supportive and nurturing environment for ourselves. Emotional awareness also extends to our interactions with others. Being aware of our own emotions helps us to empathize with and understand the feelings of those around us. This empathy fosters deeper connections and more meaningful relationships. By acknowledging and validating the emotions of others, we create an environment of mutual respect and support. This relational awareness enhances our ability to communicate effectively, resolve conflicts, and build stronger bonds. Furthermore, emotional awareness is not just about recognizing negative emotions, but also about celebrating positive ones. By being mindful of moments of joy, gratitude, and contentment, we can savor these experiences and enhance our overall well-being. This positive emotional awareness allows us to build a reservoir of positive feelings that we can draw upon during challenging times. It reinforces our resilience and helps us to maintain a balanced and optimistic outlook on life. Cultivating emotional awareness is a lifelong journey. It requires patience, practice, and a willingness to explore the depths of our inner world. As we become more emotionally aware, we develop a greater sense of self-understanding and self-compassion. This awareness empowers us to live more authentically and to navigate the complexities of our emotional landscape with grace and wisdom. By embracing our emotional awareness, we unlock the potential for profound personal growth and transformation. We learn to trust our emotions as valuable sources of information and guidance. This awareness enables us to live more fully and deeply, experiencing the richness of our emotions and the insights they offer. Through emotional awareness, we create a foundation for a more harmonious and fulfilling life, grounded in self-knowledge and emotional intelligence. Emotions serve as messengers from our subconscious mind, guiding us towards areas that require attention or change. They signal when something is out of alignment with our true selves. By listening to these messages, we gain valuable insights into our needs, desires, and unresolved issues, paving the way for personal transformation. Every emotion we experience carries a message, a piece of information about our internal state or external circumstances. When we feel happy, our emotions are telling us that our needs are being met and that we are in harmony with our environment. Conversely, when we feel anxious or stressed, our emotions are signaling that something is amiss and requires our attention. For instance, anxiety can be a powerful messenger. It often arises in response to perceived threats or uncertainties, urging us to take action to protect ourselves. By exploring the sources of our anxiety, we can identify the specific fears or concerns that are triggering it. This awareness allows us to address these issues proactively, whether by seeking reassurance, making necessary preparations, or challenging irrational beliefs. In this way, anxiety becomes a catalyst for growth and problem-solving. Anger, another potent emotion, often indicates that our boundaries have been violated or that we are facing injustice. It is a call to assert ourselves and to stand up for our rights. By examining the root causes of our anger, we can uncover underlying issues that need to be addressed. This process empowers us to take constructive action, whether by setting boundaries, communicating our needs more effectively, or advocating for change. When we heed the message of anger, we transform it from a destructive force into a driving force for positive change. Sadness, too, serves as a messenger, signaling that we have experienced a loss or disappointment. It invites us to slow down, reflect, and process our emotions. By allowing ourselves to fully feel and understand our sadness, we can honor our losses and begin the healing process. This emotional reflection helps us to make sense of our experiences, find meaning in our suffering, and eventually move forward with greater resilience and wisdom. Even seemingly negative emotions like jealousy and envy carry important messages. Jealousy often arises when we feel threatened by the possibility of losing something or someone we value. It highlights our insecurities and unmet needs, prompting us to examine our relationships and to communicate our feelings more openly. Envy, on the other hand, points to desires and aspirations that we have yet to fulfill. By acknowledging our envy, we can gain clarity about what we truly want and take steps to achieve it. These emotions, when understood and addressed, can motivate us to improve ourselves and our circumstances. Emotional messengers are not limited to negative feelings. Positive emotions also convey important information. Joy, for example, signals that we are aligned with our values and passions. It encourages us to pursue activities and relationships that bring us fulfillment. Gratitude, another positive emotion, reminds us of the abundance and blessings in our lives. It shifts our focus from what is lacking to what we have, fostering a sense of contentment and well-being. By paying attention to these positive emotional messages, we can cultivate a more joyful and grateful outlook on life. Developing the ability to listen to our emotions requires mindfulness and self-reflection. It involves creating space for our emotions without judgment or suppression. By practicing mindfulness, we learn to observe our emotions as they arise, recognizing their presence and allowing them to unfold naturally. This non-reactive stance enables us to understand the underlying messages of our emotions and to respond with greater clarity and intention. Journaling can also be a valuable tool for deciphering the messages of our emotions. By writing about our feelings, we gain insight into their causes and meanings. Journaling allows us to explore our emotional landscape in a structured and reflective way, uncovering patterns and themes that may not be immediately apparent. This process of self-exploration deepens our emotional awareness and enhances our ability to respond to our emotions constructively. Therapy and counseling provide additional support in understanding and addressing the messages of our emotions. A skilled therapist can help us to navigate our emotional experiences, offering guidance and insight. Through therapy, we learn to decode the messages of our emotions, to address underlying issues, and to develop healthier coping strategies. This professional support fosters emotional growth and resilience, empowering us to lead more fulfilling lives. In relationships, emotional messengers play a crucial role in communication and connection. By sharing our emotions with others, we express our needs and desires, fostering intimacy and understanding. Listening to the emotions of others, in turn, deepens our empathy and strengthens our bonds. Emotional messages, when communicated openly and authentically, enhance the quality of our relationships and create a foundation of trust and mutual support. By recognizing and embracing the role of emotions as messengers, we unlock a powerful source of guidance and wisdom. Emotions, whether positive or negative, provide valuable insights into our inner world and external environment. They illuminate areas that require attention, prompting us to take action and make meaningful changes. By listening to and honoring the messages of our emotions, we embark on a path of self-discovery, healing, and transformation. The process of transforming emotions involves recognizing and reshaping our emotional responses to foster growth and healing. By consciously working with our emotions, we can turn even the most challenging feelings into powerful catalysts for positive change. This transformation not only enhances our emotional well-being, but also deepens our understanding of ourselves and our capacity for resilience. Transforming emotions begins with awareness. Before we can reshape our emotional responses, we must first acknowledge and accept our feelings as they are. This requires a non-judgmental attitude and a willingness to explore our inner world. By paying attention to our emotions without trying to suppress or escape them, we create a space for genuine understanding and insight. Once we have acknowledged our emotions, the next step is to understand their origins and meanings. This involves delving into the underlying causes and triggers of our feelings. For instance, if we are feeling anger, we can explore what specific events or interactions have sparked this emotion. By identifying the root causes, we gain clarity about the issues that need to be addressed and the changes that may be necessary. Transforming emotions also involves reframing our perspectives. Our thoughts and beliefs play a significant role in shaping our emotional experiences. By examining and challenging negative thought patterns, we can alter our emotional responses. For example, if we are feeling anxious about a situation, we can question whether our fears are based on realistic concerns or irrational assumptions. By shifting our perspective and adopting a more balanced viewpoint, we can reduce anxiety and approach the situation with greater confidence. A powerful technique for transforming emotions is to practice self-compassion. Often we are our harshest critics, judging ourselves for our feelings and perceived shortcomings. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a friend. By being gentle and supportive towards ourselves, we create an environment of emotional safety that fosters healing and growth. This practice helps us to accept our emotions without self-judgment, making it easier to work through them constructively. Mindfulness and meditation are also valuable tools for transforming emotions. These practices help us to cultivate a state of present moment awareness, allowing us to observe our emotions without becoming entangled in them. Through mindfulness, we learn to experience our emotions fully, without being overwhelmed by them. This non-reactive stance enables us to respond to our feelings with greater clarity and intention. Meditation, in particular, can help to calm the mind and create a sense of inner peace, providing a stable foundation for emotional transformation. In addition to these inner practices, external actions can also play a crucial role in transforming emotions. Physical activities such as exercise, yoga, or dance can help to release pent-up emotions and improve our mood. Creative outlets like art, music, or writing provide a means of expressing and processing our feelings. Engaging in activities that bring joy and fulfillment can shift our emotional state and enhance our overall well-being. Connecting with others is another important aspect of transforming emotions. Sharing our feelings with trusted friends, family members, or therapists can provide support and perspective. Talking about our emotions helps to validate our experiences and can lead to valuable insights and advice. Building strong, supportive relationships creates a network of emotional resilience that can help us navigate difficult times. Transforming emotions also involves setting healthy boundaries. Sometimes our emotional responses are influenced by toxic environments or unhealthy relationships. By establishing and maintaining boundaries, we protect our emotional well-being and it can create a space for positive experiences. This may involve saying no to demands that overwhelm us, distancing ourselves from negative influences, or seeking environments that nourish and uplift us. Another technique for transforming emotions is to engage in practices that promote gratitude and positivity. Keeping a gratitude journal, for instance, encourages us to focus on the positive aspects of our lives and to appreciate the good things we often take for granted. Acts of kindness and generosity, both towards ourselves and others, can also elevate our emotional state. By cultivating a mindset of gratitude and positivity, we can shift our emotional landscape towards greater happiness and fulfillment. It's also beneficial to develop emotional resilience through learning and growth. Educating ourselves about emotional intelligence and psychological principles can provide valuable tools and strategies for managing our emotions. Reading books, attending workshops, or seeking professional guidance can enhance our understanding of emotional dynamics and equip us with practical skills for transformation. Forgiveness is another profound way to transform emotions. Holding on to resentment and anger can weigh heavily on our emotional health. By practicing forgiveness, we release the hold that these negative emotions have on us. Forgiveness does not mean condoning harmful behavior, but rather freeing ourselves from the emotional burden it creates. This act of letting go can lead to profound healing and inner peace. Finally, it's important to recognize that transforming emotions is an ongoing journey. Emotions are a natural and ever-changing part of our human experience. There will always be new challenges and opportunities for growth. By committing to continual self-awareness and emotional work, we build a resilient foundation that supports our long-term well-being and personal development. Through the conscious transformation of our emotions, we harness their energy and potential, turning even the most challenging feelings into sources of strength and wisdom. This transformative process enriches our lives, enabling us to navigate the complexities of our emotional landscape with grace and insight. Emotional resilience is the ability to adapt to and recover from stress, adversity, and challenging situations while maintaining psychological well-being. It is a crucial aspect of mental health that enables individuals to handle difficulties with strength and flexibility. Developing emotional resilience involves cultivating certain traits and practices that help us bounce back from setbacks and maintain a balanced perspective. One of the core elements of emotional resilience is self-awareness. This involves recognizing and understanding our emotional responses to stressors. By being aware of our emotions and the triggers that affect us, we can better manage our reactions and implement effective coping strategies. Self-awareness allows us to monitor our emotional states, identify patterns, and address issues before they escalate. Another key aspect of emotional resilience is emotional regulation. This involves the ability to manage and modulate our emotions effectively, preventing them from overwhelming us. Techniques such as mindfulness, deep breathing, and cognitive restructuring can help us regulate our emotions. For example, mindfulness practices enable us to stay present and observe our feelings without being overwhelmed by them, while cognitive restructuring helps us challenge and reframe negative thought patterns that contribute to emotional distress. Building strong social connections is also vital for emotional resilience. Supportive relationships provide a buffer against stress and offer emotional validation. Having a network of friends, family, or support groups creates a sense of belonging and provides a source of comfort and encouragement. These relationships offer perspectives and advice that can help us navigate challenges and reduce feelings of isolation. Developing a positive mindset is another important component of emotional resilience. This involves cultivating an optimistic outlook and focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Positive thinking helps us to view challenges as opportunities for growth and to maintain hope even in difficult situations. By practicing gratitude and celebrating small victories, we reinforce a positive mindset that supports resilience. Problem-solving skills are crucial for emotional resilience. The ability to approach challenges with a solution-oriented mindset allows us to address difficulties effectively and find ways to overcome them. Problem-solving involves breaking down complex issues into manageable steps, seeking resources and support, and implementing practical solutions. This proactive approach reduces feelings of helplessness and empowers us to take control of our circumstances. Self-care is an essential practice for maintaining emotional resilience. Taking care of our physical, mental, and emotional health supports our ability to handle stress and adversity. Regular exercise, healthy eating, adequate sleep, and relaxation techniques are all important aspects of self-care. By prioritizing self-care, we enhance our overall well-being and strengthen our capacity to cope with challenges. Flexibility and adaptability are also key traits of emotional resilience. Life is unpredictable, and being able to adjust to changing circumstances and setbacks is crucial for maintaining emotional stability. This involves embracing change, being open to new perspectives, and finding ways to adapt our goals and plans as needed. Flexibility allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and resilience. Learning from past experiences contributes to emotional resilience by providing valuable insights and lessons. Reflecting on previous challenges and how we managed them helps us to build confidence in our ability to handle future difficulties. By recognizing what strategies worked and what didn't, we can refine our coping skills and approach similar situations with greater wisdom and preparedness. Cultivating a sense of purpose and meaning in life enhances emotional resilience. Having clear goals, values, and a sense of direction provides motivation and a framework for navigating challenges. When we have a strong sense of purpose, we are better equipped to persevere through difficulties and maintain a positive outlook. This sense of meaning helps us to stay focused on what truly matters and to find strength in the face of adversity. Resilience also involves developing self-compassion. Treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially during times of difficulty, supports our emotional well-being. Self-compassion involves acknowledging our struggles without self-criticism and offering ourselves the same empathy and support that we would extend to others. This practice fosters a healthy relationship with ourselves and enhances our ability to cope with challenges. Additionally, setting realistic expectations and goals is important for maintaining emotional resilience. Unrealistic expectations can lead to frustration and feelings of inadequacy. By setting achievable goals and acknowledging our limitations, we create a more balanced and manageable approach to life. This realistic perspective helps us to navigate challenges with a sense of confidence and control. Emotional resilience is also supported by cultivating a sense of humor. Finding humor in difficult situations can provide relief and perspective, reducing stress and promoting a positive outlook. Laughter and light-heartedness can serve as valuable coping mechanisms, helping us to navigate challenges with a more balanced and resilient mindset. Developing emotional resilience is an ongoing process that involves continuously building and refining these skills and practices. It requires patience, self-awareness, and a commitment to personal growth. By nurturing these aspects of resilience, we strengthen our ability to face life's challenges with confidence, adaptability, and emotional stability. Emotions play a crucial role in the manifestation process, acting as a powerful force that influences the outcomes we attract into our lives. They serve as a bridge between our thoughts and the materialization of our desires, shaping our reality by aligning our inner state with the experiences we wish to create. By understanding and harnessing the role of emotions in manifestation, we can enhance our ability to bring our goals and dreams into fruition. When we focus on manifesting a specific desire, our emotions act as a driving force that amplifies the energy we send out into the universe. Positive emotions such as joy, excitement, and gratitude generate a high vibrational frequency that aligns us with the outcomes we seek. This heightened vibration acts as a magnetic force, attracting circumstances and opportunities that resonate with our emotional state. For example, feeling enthusiastic about a new project or opportunity can open doors and create pathways that lead to its successful realization. Conversely, negative emotions can create resistance and block the manifestation process. Emotions such as fear, doubt, and frustration lower our vibrational frequency and signal a lack of alignment with our desired outcomes. When we dwell on these negative emotions, we inadvertently repel the very experiences we want to attract. This is because our energy becomes misaligned with our goals, creating obstacles and delays. For instance, if we are anxious about the possibility of failure, this fear can hinder our ability to take positive actions and make progress towards our objectives. To effectively use emotions in the manifestation process, it is essential to cultivate a positive and focused emotional state. This involves consciously choosing to align our emotions with the feelings we want to experience once our desires are realized. By embodying the emotions of success, abundance, and fulfillment, we create a strong emotional blueprint that guides the manifestation process. This practice helps to bridge the gap between our current reality and the desired outcomes we wish to achieve. Visualization is a powerful technique that leverages the role of emotions in manifestation. When we visualize our goals, it is important to engage our emotions fully, imagining not only the visual details but also the associated feelings. By immersing ourselves in the emotional experience of having achieved our desires, we reinforce our intention and strengthen the vibrational frequency we emit. This emotional engagement enhances the clarity and intensity of our visualizations, making them more effective in attracting the desired results. Affirmations are another tool that can harness the power of emotions in manifestation. By repeating positive affirmations with genuine emotional conviction, we reinforce our belief in the possibility of achieving our goals. The emotional charge behind affirmations amplifies their impact, making them a more potent tool for aligning our thoughts and feelings with our desired outcomes. For example, affirming "I am worthy of success and abundance" with heartfelt emotion helps to shift our mindset and attract positive experiences that reflect this belief. Gratitude is a key emotion that significantly influences the manifestation process. By practicing gratitude for what we already have and expressing appreciation for the progress we make, we create a positive emotional state that aligns us with abundance and fulfillment. Gratitude enhances our vibrational frequency and reinforces the belief that we are deserving of our desires. This positive emotional reinforcement attracts more of what we appreciate and fosters a mindset of abundance. Emotional resilience plays a vital role in maintaining alignment with our manifestation goals. As we pursue our desires, we may encounter challenges and setbacks that can trigger negative emotions. By developing emotional resilience, we learn to navigate these difficulties without losing sight of our goals. This resilience allows us to manage stress, maintain a positive outlook, and stay focused on our intentions, even in the face of adversity. This unwavering emotional commitment supports the manifestation process and helps us to stay on track towards achieving our desired outcomes. Self-awareness is essential for effectively harnessing emotions in manifestation. By regularly checking in with our emotional state and understanding how our feelings impact our intentions, we can make adjustments and align ourselves more closely with our goals. Self-awareness allows us to identify any negative emotions or limiting beliefs that may be hindering our progress and to take proactive steps to address them. This ongoing awareness and adjustment help to ensure that our emotional energy remains focused and aligned with our desired results. Emotions are a fundamental component of the manifestation process, acting as a powerful force that influences the outcomes we attract into our lives. By cultivating positive emotions, practicing visualization, using affirmations, expressing gratitude, and developing emotional resilience and self-awareness, we can enhance our ability to manifest our desires and create the reality we envision. Embracing the role of emotions in manifestation empowers us to align our inner state with our goals and to attract the experiences that reflect our deepest intentions. Balancing emotions involves managing and harmonizing our emotional experiences to maintain psychological well-being and overall life satisfaction. It requires a nuanced understanding of our emotions and a proactive approach to ensure that no single emotion dominates or disrupts our emotional equilibrium. This balance is crucial for navigating life's challenges, fostering healthy relationships, and achieving personal growth. To begin with, balancing emotions requires recognizing and validating our feelings without being overwhelmed by them. This means acknowledging both positive and negative emotions as they arise and allowing ourselves to fully experience them. Rather than suppressing or ignoring our emotions, we engage with them openly and honestly. This acceptance helps to prevent emotional buildup and reduces the likelihood of emotional outbursts or internal conflict. One key aspect of emotional balance is understanding the cyclical nature of emotions. Emotions are not static, they ebb and flow in response to our experiences and external stimuli. Recognizing this cyclical pattern allows us to approach our emotions with a sense of perspective and patience. For example, if we are experiencing intense sadness or frustration, understanding that these feelings are temporary and will pass can help us manage them more effectively and avoid becoming trapped in a negative emotional state. Developing emotional regulation skills is essential for achieving emotional balance. Techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness, and progressive muscle relaxation can help us manage our emotional responses in real time. Deep breathing calms the nervous system and reduces the intensity of emotions, while mindfulness encourages us to observe our feelings without judgment. Progressive muscle relaxation helps release physical tension associated with stress and anxiety. By incorporating these practices into our daily routine, we can maintain a more stable emotional state and respond to challenges with greater composure. Maintaining emotional balance also involves setting and respecting boundaries. Boundaries help to protect our emotional well-being by delineating what we are willing to accept in our interactions with others and in our personal lives. Clear boundaries prevent us from becoming overextended or overwhelmed and allow us to manage our emotional energy more effectively. For instance, setting boundaries with work or personal relationships ensures that we have adequate time and space to recharge and attend to our emotional needs. Another important element of emotional balance is cultivating a healthy lifestyle. Physical health has a significant impact on our emotional state. Regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and adequate sleep all contribute to emotional stability. Exercise releases endorphins, which improve mood and reduce stress. A balanced diet provides essential nutrients that support mental health, while sufficient sleep allows for emotional recovery and resilience. By prioritizing physical well-being, we create a strong foundation for managing and balancing our emotions. Engaging in self-care activities is also crucial for maintaining emotional balance. Self-care involves activities and practices that nurture our mental, emotional, and physical health. This can include hobbies, relaxation techniques, social activities, and personal reflection. By regularly engaging in self-care, we replenish our emotional reserves and create a buffer against stress and emotional challenges. Self-care helps us to stay grounded and balanced, ensuring that we can manage our emotions more effectively. Developing emotional intelligence enhances our ability to balance emotions by improving our understanding of ourselves and others. Emotional intelligence involves recognizing, understanding, and managing our own emotions as well as empathizing with the emotions of others. By developing skills such as empathy, active listening, and effective communication, we foster more harmonious relationships and navigate social interactions with greater ease. This emotional awareness and sensitivity contribute to a more balanced and fulfilling emotional life. Effective time management and organizational skills also play a role in emotional balance. Managing our time and responsibilities in a structured and organized manner reduces stress and prevents feelings of overwhelm. By setting realistic goals, prioritizing tasks, and avoiding procrastination, we create a sense of control and order in our lives. This organizational approach helps to balance our emotional experiences by minimizing the stress associated with disorganization and time pressure. Balancing emotions requires continuous self-reflection and adjustment. Regularly assessing our emotional state and identifying any areas of imbalance allows us to make proactive changes. This self-reflection can be facilitated through practices such as journaling, meditation, or therapy. By regularly evaluating our emotions and their impact on our well-being, we can make informed adjustments and maintain a more balanced emotional state. Building resilience is also essential for emotional balance. Resilience involves developing the capacity to adapt to and recover from adversity. By fostering resilience, we strengthen our ability to handle emotional challenges and maintain equilibrium, even in difficult situations. Resilience-building practices include developing problem-solving skills, seeking support when needed, and maintaining a positive outlook. This resilience supports our emotional balance by helping us navigate stress and setbacks with greater ease. Balancing emotions is a dynamic process that involves recognizing and validating our feelings, developing emotional regulation skills, setting boundaries, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, engaging in self-care, and enhancing emotional intelligence. By incorporating these practices into our lives, we create a stable foundation for managing our emotions and achieving overall well-being. Emotional balance enables us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience, fostering a more harmonious and fulfilling existence. The creative power of emotions is a profound force that influences our ability to manifest and shape our reality. Emotions are not merely responses to external stimuli, but are also active participants in the process of creation and transformation. By understanding and harnessing the creative potential of our emotions, we can channel their energy to manifest our desires, foster innovation, and achieve our goals. At the core of the creative power of emotions is their ability to fuel our intentions and desires. Emotions act as a source of energy that propels us toward our goals and aspirations. When we engage with our emotions deeply and consciously, we harness their power to drive action and inspire creativity. For example, feelings of passion and excitement about a project or idea can ignite our motivation, leading us to take proactive steps and invest our energy in bringing our vision to life. The emotional energy we experience also influences our ability to overcome obstacles and persevere in the face of challenges. Positive emotions such as enthusiasm, hope, and determination provide the resilience needed to navigate difficulties and maintain focus on our goals. When we channel these emotions constructively, they empower us to tackle challenges with creativity and innovation, finding solutions and adapting strategies as needed. Emotions play a critical role in the process of visualization, which is a key technique for manifesting our desires. When we visualize our goals, it is essential to engage our emotions fully, imagining not only the visual aspects but also the accompanying feelings. By immersing ourselves in the emotional experience of achieving our goals, we amplify the vibrational frequency we emit, aligning ourselves more closely with the outcomes we wish to create. This emotional engagement enhances the effectiveness of our visualizations, making them a powerful tool for manifesting our desires. Creative expression is another way in which emotions contribute to the creative process. Emotions serve as a wellspring of inspiration for artistic and creative endeavors. Whether through art, music, writing, or other forms of self-expression, emotions provide a rich source of material and motivation. By channeling our emotions into creative projects, we tap into a deeper level of authenticity and originality. This emotional connection infuses our work with depth and resonance, allowing us to communicate our experiences and ideas in meaningful ways. The ability to channel and direct our emotions also impacts our problem-solving capabilities. Emotions can inspire innovative solutions and new perspectives when we approach challenges with an open and creative mindset. For instance, feelings of curiosity and wonder can lead us to explore new ideas and possibilities, while emotions of frustration or dissatisfaction can drive us to seek out alternative approaches and improvements. By harnessing the creative power of our emotions, we unlock our potential for finding unique and effective solutions to problems. Furthermore, emotions influence our relationships and interactions with others. The creative power of emotions extends to our ability to connect with people on a deeper level and foster collaborative efforts. Positive emotions such as empathy, compassion, and enthusiasm enhance our communication and relationship-building skills. When we engage with others from an emotionally genuine and supportive place, we create an environment that nurtures creativity and collaboration. This dynamic interaction enhances our ability to work together effectively and achieve shared goals. Emotions also impact our self-concept and personal growth. The creative power of emotions can be harnessed to transform our self-perception and beliefs. For example, feelings of self-love and confidence empower us to pursue our aspirations and overcome self-limiting beliefs. By cultivating positive emotions related to self-worth and capability, we reshape our identity and align ourselves with our highest potential. This emotional transformation supports personal growth and helps us to realize our full creative capacity. In the context of manifestation, emotions act as a feedback mechanism, guiding us toward alignment with our desires. When our emotions are in harmony with our goals, we experience a sense of flow and alignment, which enhances our ability to manifest our intentions. Conversely, when our emotions are misaligned or conflicted, we may encounter resistance and obstacles. By paying attention to our emotional state and making adjustments as needed, we can fine-tune our alignment with our desired outcomes and enhance the manifestation process. The creative power of emotions also plays a role in fostering a sense of purpose and meaning. When we connect with our emotions on a deep level, we gain insight into our true desires and values. This emotional awareness helps us to identify what is truly meaningful to us and to pursue goals that resonate with our authentic self. By aligning our emotions with our sense of purpose, we create a sense of fulfillment and drive that propels us toward meaningful achievements. The creative power of emotions extends to the ability to inspire and uplift others. When we express our emotions authentically and share our creative work, we have the potential to impact and inspire those around us. Emotions are contagious, and our positive energy can influence others, fostering a ripple effect of creativity and motivation. By embracing and sharing the creative power of our emotions, we contribute to a collective flow of inspiration and innovation. The creative power of emotions is a dynamic force that influences our ability to manifest our desires, foster creativity, and achieve our goals. By engaging with our emotions consciously and channeling their energy, we can enhance our visualization practices, creative expression, problem-solving capabilities, and personal growth. Embracing the creative potential of our emotions allows us to align with our highest aspirations and contribute to a vibrant and inspired existence. In conclusion, understanding and harnessing the creative power of emotions is pivotal in shaping the reality we desire. Emotions are not mere reactions, they are potent forces that drive our intentions, inspire our creativity, and guide us toward our goals. By embracing the full spectrum of our emotions, we unlock their transformative potential and align ourselves with the outcomes we wish to manifest. When we actively engage with our emotions, recognizing their role in the manifestation process, we amplify our ability to attract and create our desired experiences. Positive emotions propel us forward, fostering motivation and resilience, while managing and balancing our emotional states ensures that we remain aligned with our aspirations. Through practices such as visualization, affirmation, and self-care, we harness the power of our emotions to drive creative expression, solve problems innovatively, and build meaningful connections. By cultivating emotional awareness and resilience, we not only enhance our personal growth, but also contribute positively to the world around us. The creative energy generated through our emotions has the potential to inspire and uplift others, creating a ripple effect that extends beyond ourselves. As we navigate life's challenges and opportunities with a balanced and empowered emotional state, we embrace the true essence of our creative power and move closer to realizing our fullest potential. In essence, emotions are the dynamic force behind our ability to create, transform, and manifest. By understanding and utilizing their power, we pave the way for a life enriched with purpose, fulfillment, and achievement.